I decided I wanted to get some tattoos. I never had a tattoo on me ever, anywhere. And I got blasted from my elbows, back arms, all across my chest. So I wanted to, I knew I was going to get out in a few months. And so, a bunch of tattoos so that when I did get out, everybody would know that I've been to prison. So I'm a convict now. And I've got this persona that I'm going to.
You did that wanting that attachment.
Yes. Yeah. So I flipped when I was in there. So I got a really good suntan when I was in there. And then I got out. And when the bus pulled into Eureka, my wife and my kids were there. And I looked out the window and I saw them, and I just started convulsively crying because I realized that they were so happy to see Dad. And I realized that they're the ones that actually did my time.
Did you feel, I mean, how much does that, what would you call it, that convict mindset kick in to play?
I didn't think I was, I felt that I would be able to completely circumvent the institutionalization. But when you live in an environment for, over a year, whether you realize it or not, you adapt to your surroundings in order to survive. It's survival. And so when I got out, my daughter had written a letter after I got back in trouble again. She wrote in that letter that, asking the judge to let me out, and not send me to prison again because prison changed me, and she didn't like that change. So it did affect me. I did come out with kind of an attitude. Tattoos. I wanted to be the convict.
Why did you want to manifest that or fall into that when you got out?
Because I just couldn't be who I was.
You weren't that same person anymore.
Yeah, I just, in life, little kids are very impressionable. And so when we're little, we see people that we kind of idolize in life. I want to be like that. And then we take upon ourselves personality traits of other people that we like and friends that we hang out with, mannerisms that my friends do that I like that. So I'm going to start doing that. And so over the years, you kind of take upon yourself all these different things from other people that you liked and that you wanted to be like, and you kind of grow up and that's who you've become, but that's not really who you really are. You've added to your own personality other people's things, and you've adopted them as your own, when all reality is that's not who you are at all. Who you really are is who you are, And so I grabbed onto that, and I'm 38, 39 years old, and I'm still an immature kid, really. So, what do you do? Where's my identity? I didn't until I came to the mission and God really dealt with me. It's like he said, Bryan, remember when you were a little kid playing in the sawdust pile with your Tonka toys? And it was like, yeah, I remember that. And I didn't hear an audible voice, but it's like God said, that's who I want you to be. And I thought, wow. And then I read in the scriptures, it talks about, Jesus said to come to him as a child. And I think a child, it doesn't mean to be immature. It just means to come to God with that childlike faith. And that's putting aside all this stuff, all of this macho, all of this stuff in life. And I just became a child before God. That's what I did. I got out with tattoos, and I hide them today because I'm not proud of it.